Another day, another Slipknot Look Outside Your Window quote-unquote update. This is now the second Look Outside Your Window update within a week. And I put update in quotes because we've been hearing about this thing for so long now. I think they started talking about it like 6-7 years ago or something. It's got a very long history. I'm not going to explain the entire backstory, as I already did a video on the entire history of Look Outside Your Window, which I will put a link to down below if you want to check that out and get caught up to speed. But very, very brief summary. If you're unaware, Look Outside Your Window was recorded during the All Hope Is Gone sessions, but it only features 4 of the 9 members that were in Slipknot at the time. That would be Corey Taylor, Clown, Sid Wilson, and Jim Root. We do know that there was supposed to be 11 songs on the album, one of which we've already heard, Till We Die, was supposed to be on Look Outside Your Window. It ended up being released on a special edition of All Hope Is Gone, which Till We Die is such an underrated song. It's probably one of my all-time favorite Slipknot songs. And then there's that video. I forget where the show is, but they have, I think Joey, or they have Paul's, Joey still in the band at the time. They have Paul's jumpsuit at the front of the stage, and they're kind of going up to it, paying tribute, and they got Till We Die playing in the background. I just absolutely love that song. But anyways, that was supposed to be on Look Outside Your Window, came out on the All Hope Is Gone special edition. And then the song My Pain from We Are Not Your Kind was initially supposed to be on Look Outside Your Window, but I guess they decided to rework it and put it on that album instead. And Corey Taylor also said in an interview at one point that the album has a bit of a Radiohead vibe, so very curious to hear what that exactly sounds like. If it's more Till We Die, I mean, I would absolutely love that. But we will see. There have been a number of release windows, no pun intended, teased for the album. Most recently, I think it was either very late 2023 or earlier this year, Clown said that it would be out this year, 2024. We now know, obviously, that is not going to happen as we are midway through December, which is just, it's mind-boggling that 2024 is almost over. Just a couple of weeks left. Absolutely insane how fast time flies. But it does sound like Look Outside Your Window could be coming sooner than later. Last week, Jim Root did an interview. He was really just joking, saying that he was so tired of waiting for Look Outside Your Window that he was just going to leak the album himself and put it out on YouTube. And then just came out today, Clown did an interview with NME where he offered somewhat of an actual update on the long-awaited record when NME pointed out that the last time that they interviewed Clown, he said that the album would be here in 2024. Here's what Clown said. I did say it was going to be in 2024, and I gave it the best fight that I could to make it this year. What I can tell you is that I showed Corey the final artwork 2 days ago. It is happening, but unfortunately, because of Christmas and New Year's and the way business works, I can't slide it in this year. But you have my word, it's out of my hands now. It's being moved on, the money has been spent, and there is a plan. The management has it, and it is coming out. I'm really pleased about it and happy to finally be rid of it. What's nice, though, is that it isn't a hype thing. It's just something we did while we were doing other Slipknot albums. It was a very honest action to make music that wasn't Slipknot, but utilized the skills of guys with no rules. I don't know if it's quote-unquote good, but I know that I love it. I make music for myself, but I hope that the people who waited and waited and waited think it was worth it too. There is a bit of a conflicting update between what Clown just said versus what Jim Root said the other day, as he noted at that time that Clown was still messing with the mixes, and now Clown says that it's basically out of his hands, which I guess to me implies that it's 100% finished. So we'll see. Again, there's been a multitude of different release timelines for Look Outside Your Window. At this point, you know, it's really become Slipknot's sort of Chinese democracy. So, I really wouldn't hold your breath until the album is released. But elsewhere in that NME interview, though, which it's a good read. I'll put a link to it down below. Clown does offer just a very brief glimpse into the future of Slipknot, where he says, "The future of Slipknot for me is a tiny bit more touring and a well-needed spiritual, physical, and mental break. After that, I get the duty of getting together with my brothers and making music and putting ideas together about what we set out to do next. We're not on a label, so we can come together like we did in the beginning with nothing dangling over us but us. That's when the real shit happens, when the whole world is at bay and and we're together doing what we want. In return, that's what you want too. I think the future is very bright. In the past, I've been anxious for the future, but now I'm content. I'm fine with just letting everything unravel and then winding it up to see where it goes. We got some surprises for people that I can't talk about now too. There are always some things you're not going to know about, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're on your way to work. Bang, there's Slipknot. I will say it would be great to hear some new Slipknot music beyond Look Outside Your Window, and of course hear new drummer Eloy Casagrande on some new stuff. But beyond that, the band has a ton of shows on the books already for 2025, all right now in Europe and Australia. I'm really hoping that they announce some more US dates. I haven't seen them in about a decade. The last time I was going to see them, it was like 8 years ago or something. It was a tour that it was Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, and Of Mice and Men opening. And about 4 songs or so into Marilyn Manson's set, it started storming real bad. The show got rained out. Manson cut his set short, and then Slipknot did not play at all. So, a huge bummer there. Hopefully they'll announce some more U.S. dates. I swear to God, every time they announce a U.S. tour, I mean, very rarely are they around here. So, hopefully I will get lucky soon, but that's all I got for you for right now. Thanks so much for hanging out. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe below if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time.